You may begin.
Good morning, everyone. How is everyone right now? Okay, cool. So, today I'm going to be giving a speech on food science. Now, what did you eat for breakfast?
I had yogurt.
Yogurt? What kind?
It was peach flavored. It was Greek yogurt.
Greek? That's awesome. What'd you have?
Coffee.
Okay. How about you?
I forgot breakfast.
It's not good. What about you?
Shake with Brooklyn.
Let's go. How about you?
Nothing.
Well, according to the survey that I sent you guys, only about 60% of you know not much about food science, but you do think it is important in everyday life, which it is. Food science is very important in everyday life. And so today I'll be going over the topics of breakfast being the most important meal of the day, which you guys should know, the ones that didn't do it. Effects food has on the brain, effects proteins and amino acids have on your emotions, and the effects of micronutrients on the brain. Now, according to Better Health, breakfast breaks overnight fasting periods. It replenishes your supply of glucose to boost your energy levels and alertness, while also providing other essential nutrients required. According to a study from University of Iowa published in the American College of Cardiology, missing out on breakfast can have a negative effect on cardiovascular health. Based on the study done by Wei Bao, an assistant professor from the University of Iowa. So from the University of Iowa, people who didn't start out their day with a meal can be 87% more likely to suffer from a heart-related death compared to people who ate breakfast daily. The American Heart Association also said that people who skip breakfast in the morning have an increase in heart disease, diabetes, and high cholesterol. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition makes the claim that skipping breakfast once a week can increase your chances of type 2 diabetes by 6%. And if you skip 4 or 5 times a week, your risk of type 2 diabetes is increased by 55%. Now, the effects food has on the brain. The brain is mainly made up of lipids, which is fats. Depending on where the fat from the food comes from, the fat can be healthy. According to HSPH, Harvard, good unsaturated fats, which come from like avocados, lower disease risk. Bad fats, such as trans fats, increase disease risks, which is like going to McDonald's. Those are bad. Foods containing trans fats primarily are processed food, like I just said, McDonald's, and are primarily hydrogenated oil, which can clog your arteries. The superstars of the lipids in the brain are omega-3 and omega-6, which are linked to preventing degenerative brain disease. According to EuropeanFic.org, both omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids are important components of cell membranes and are predecessors to many other substances in the body, such as those involved in regulating blood pressure and inflammatory responses. There is an increase in support from omega-3 fatty acids in protecting against fatal heart disease, and is known that the anti-inflammatory effects, which may be important in this and other diseases. There is also a growing interest in the role of omega-3 fatty acids in preventing diseases such as certain types of cancer and diabetes. Eating foods such as nuts, seeds, and fatty fish are very important for the creation and maintenance of the cell membranes. So Mia Nicamuli from TED-Ed says that amino acids contain the precursors to neurotransmitters, which are the chemical messengers that carry signals between neurons that affect mood, sleep, attention, and even weight, which is the reason why when you wake up from a carb-loaded dinner, you feel so energized, because that's what people do after a run. The complex combination of compounds can stimulate brain cells to release mood, alerting, epinephrine such as dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin. I also didn't mention, that was a mistake. This is the effects that proteins have on our emotions. According to Jane Sandwood from Mental Health, Connecticut, foods rich in protein contain amino acids to help produce key neurotransmitters in preventing and treating depression and anxiety. Protein-packed meals and snacks can help you avoid sugar-processed foods, which can trigger anxiety and depression. Amino acids getting to the brain cells is tricky though. They have to compete for limited access based on someone's diet. A diet with a range of foods helps maintain a balanced combination of brain messengers and keep your mood from getting skewed in one direction or another. Now, the effects of micronutrients on the brain. This is probably the most important part. According to Mia Nakamura from TED says, antioxidants from fruits and vegetables strengthen the brain that fight off free radicals that destroy brain cells, meaning our brain can work better for a longer period of time. Some of the most powerful micronutrients are B6 and B12 and folic acids, because without these, our brain would be vulnerable to brain disease and mental decline. Trace amounts of iron, copper, zinc, and sodium are also fundamental to the brain's health and early cognitive development. According to Hugh Grober, healthy nutrition in childhood and adolescence is crucial for brain development and cognitive performance. Micronutrients are an essential component of several general cellular functions, as well as functions to neurological activity, such as the synthesis of dopamine, serotonin, and myelin formation. And that's all. These are my sources that I got them all from.